The Heartbreak Kid is a 1972 film directed by Elaine May. This is written by Neil Simon based on A Change of Plan by Bruce J. Friedman. And we have a cast including Charles Grodin, Cybill Shepherd, and Jeannie Berlin. We also have Doris Roberts, and it's because of Doris Roberts I wanted to watch this. I didn't love it, but there's nothing wrong with it. I didn't find it to be the most fascinating, but I guess it's an okay experience. It's about a couple of newlyweds, and when they're on their honeymoon, Lenny meets somebody else, and it turns out he's actually very much interested in this person, but he's just married, and he's not the most likable character, to say the very least. That might be stating the obvious, and honestly, there's not a lot of substance to the narrative. There's a little bit more detail than that, but there's not a lot happening. I didn't find it to be the most fascinating narrative. I feel like it's definitely more character-driven, which is fine. There are many amazing character-driven films, but I didn't find the characters to be that interesting. So for me, that was a bit of a problem. If you like the characters, that's obviously not going to be such a big deal. So there's nothing necessarily wrong with it. I just didn't find it to be an interesting narrative. I wasn't really even that interested in finding out what would happen, if he'd remain married by the end of the film, if he'd follow his head or his heart. I wasn't that bothered. I didn't find that I really cared about the story. So it's, for me, just a really bland experience. But that being said, I will say it has an impressive 7 out of 10 on IMDb, and that's across 6.2 thousand reviews and ratings. So it seems to be well received, an impressive Metascore of 74. So I found it to be an average film, but clearly a lot of people really like it. So I'd say check it out if you're curious. I didn't really care for it. I found the narrative to be quite dull. I wasn't emotionally invested in it. Yes, the performances are very good, and the characters are well written, but they're not necessarily all likeable. Some more than others, of course. So there's nothing wrong with it. The camera works fine, music's fine, everything is absolutely fine. I'd say it is a fine film. As a one-time watch, I didn't mind it. It's not that funny. It is the comedy. Obviously, comedy is subjective, but for me, I guess it was mildly amusing in some places here and there, but in general, I wouldn't say that I found it to be ultimately a funny film. Do I recommend it? Yes, if you think it might appeal to you. It seems to be well received. I didn't think it was a bad film. I just obviously didn't think it was a great film either. So check it out if you're curious. You might like it more than I did. Personally, I didn't love it, but I guess I came away from The Heartbreak Kid feeling like it was an okay one-time experience, but I definitely wouldn't watch it again.